Minute Church. This is Pastor John and Hannah with Midweek Minutes, and it's almost Christmas.
9 days till Christmas.
9 days for shopping or giving, whichever you... By the way, I have so much shopping left to do.
I know, and you already know what you're getting because you saw the statement on the... I used the wrong credit card.
I know.
9 days,
Paper
are you
trail,
ready?
paper trail. No, I have so much to do, and it goes from like 3 months of shopping to like 3 days left. I don't know like where the time goes.
I know, it's crazy. But, you know, we always gear up for these traditions and for our anticipation for Christmas. So what's your favorite tradition?
My favorite, well, we have a few of them in my family, and we all get together, and of course my mom makes cinnamon rolls, and we have those Christmas morning with the Christmas story that's read, and they're homemade, they're amazing. And I do not know how to make those, Mom, so you'll have to teach us. And then we also do a Christmas gift exchange on Christmas Day.
It's
and
chaos.
There's so many people in our family, so to relieve us of the stress of shopping for everybody, that we all buy like a gift and we bring it. And it can be a gag gift, it can be a nice gift. Usually you want to get something that you want, so in case you have to fight for it, but it happens to come down that we've had what Lauren got last year, the taser.
A full-on taser.
Taser from Uncle Kenny that he brought. I mean, real taser, like...
11-year-old girls need a taser.
Of course.
Yeah, because they have brothers, and so...
Hopefully she doesn't use that on many of them.
Yeah, it's a good time.
What's your favorite tradition?
That's a great tradition. My favorite was actually when growing up. You know, you anticipate Christmas and there's so much excitement and then it goes away so quickly. Mm-hmm. So my mom decided that she's gonna have 12 days of Christmas after Christmas. So every day after Christmas for 12 days, we get a little gift in our stocking. I loved it.
Better than Christmas gifts, or
no, they're not necessarily better, but they were a gift every day. I mean,
wow, who can top that?
12 days after.
Wow, that's.
Of course, she kept her
huge.
decorations up till like Easter, I think.
Oh gosh, that's overload for
Way
sure.
overload.
By Christmas, I think it's by actually the day after Christmas, I'm so done.
Yeah.
Like just rip it down, get it down, I'm just done.
I know, it's like, okay, it's done, let's move on. But there's a lot of expectations and hype that goes into it. And there's also a lot of struggle, depression, what they call the holiday blues too. Let's be real.
I think whatever is going on in your life is completely amplified during Christmas.
So
whether, there's a lot of love and a lot of great things in your life going on, that it's amplified. But if there's not, there's a lot of people that are lonely and struggling with loneliness or depression, and it's completely amplified. And there's a lot of drinking that goes on through the holidays because they just have to cope.
Yeah.
Addiction, it's coping with it is to get through the holidays. And so there's a lot of, substance abuse as well.
I think you're right on. I think whatever you're feeling or what you're going through in the moment towards the holidays, between like Thanksgiving and Christmas, it just magnifies those things.
Absolutely.
So it can be, addictions get magnified, loneliness gets magnified, lostness gets magnified, relationship issues get magnified, but also good times get magnified. And I think that's why people really struggle with that and those expectations.
Absolutely. And they even said, we were actually checking because suicide rate can be high, but it's actually not during Christmas.
That was surprising.
It was like 40% higher after Christmas because people tend to get through the holiday, and then after that they realize either what they're missing or what's in their life, that hopelessness that they just can't bear any longer.
But they say what increases is depression and addictions like alcohol and drug use. Those amp up during Christmas time too.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of pain and a lot of things are going through, and maybe holidays for you are a struggle right now.
Absolutely. And there's 5 things that we just want to give you guys to kind of help with the holiday blues and getting through, because there's a lot of great things, but there's also things that, we don't know who's struggling. And it might be your best friend, or it might be somebody at work that's next to you that you don't know. And they could really use just these little things to kind of help them get through the holidays.
So 5 keys to helping us get through the holiday blues. It's based on Hebrews chapter 10, verses 23 and 25. And it says, "Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful, and let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching."
I love that because, a lot of people tend to try to isolate, and we're encouraged to meet together. Like if you get an invite from somebody, please go. Even if you feel like you don't have the energy to get out of bed, or that, it would be a struggle, or it may not be your first choice.
Or maybe it's the crazy uncle that smells.
It's the best thing you can do is not isolate yourself during the holidays, because it just magnifies that loneliness that you feel inside.
Number 2, volunteer. there's always somebody worse off than you. I know it's cliche, but it's absolutely true. When you look outside yourself a little bit, there's always somebody that's struggling more than you are.
Absolutely. So bless yourself out of depression. You know, the more that you give, and honestly, the more you give, even if you don't have the financial means, that you can always give of your time, you can give of yourself, that there's ways of giving. And I swear, when you get out of your way, it blesses you so much. It brings so much joy, and sometimes just stepping out of our own way is the best thing we can do.
Look around your apartment or wherever you live in your neighborhood. There's someone that might need a touch and might be just as lonely or maybe struggling like you are too, and just connect to those people and look outside yourself. I think that's a key.
Absolutely. And then there's, I think, trying something new. Do a new tradition. If you've had a loss from this last year, or you've gone through a divorce or a breakup, excuse me, that you can find a new tradition, go on a vacation. I think that just doing something new can take you out of that being a victim mode and having to focus on it so much, but it can kind of just give you a new light and new focus of that victor mentality.
Absolutely. A new tradition we started last Christmas was playing football on the beach. I loved it with all the boys, and we had a few injuries last Christmas, but
we did. And my son and I actually, we were, because it was he and I, and raising him single mom for a long time, and it was just us, but we would try to get to the families every year, and there was a couple times that we weren't able to get there, and so we would do a Christmas Eve service and go get dressed up and go to a nice Christmas Eve dinner, and we would make the best of it. It may not have been what we thought it was supposed to be, but you still make the best of every situation.
That's absolutely true. And then the other thing, if you're struggling this holiday, ask for help. It's okay to ask people for help, or if you don't have a place to go for Christmas, or you're going to feel alone, ask people, maybe be a part of a church, or connect to those in the community. There's a lot of people that I know that would invite you in, and I know sometimes it's a hard step to take, but ask for help.
Absolutely. And if people don't know the need, we don't know where to help. And so the people that reach out and we know the need, that it's easy to help them, and people want to help if they know. And by the way, asking is not a sign of weakness. That is a sign of strength, and letting people know it's huge. So get out of your own way. Half the time it's us that we're all in our own way. We're in our own heads thinking, well, they're going to think this of me. It's not true. People want to love and want to love on people, and especially during this Christmas holiday season, that there's no reason to feel that loneliness or that depression. That we're here for you. And if you go on the app, there's also places you can find a nice life-giving church.
Click on the map.
Click on the map, and you can find a church in your community, whether you get involved with it for Christmas or whether it's something that you would love to get involved with through the year.
That's right. And that's really the fifth thing is stay plugged into 5 Minute Church. Be a part of our community. Click on the little map on your app that finds a life-giving church. If there's not one in your area, contact us. We'll help you connect to somebody in a local level. Maybe it's a small group or a small church, but it's important you have those connections as well. And we're going to be launching some whole new cool things in 2016. We'll be sharing with you guys more about that coming down. But we're so excited. Stay connected on a daily basis. Ask for prayer. Ask for help. We have a whole team that wants to pray and support you and stand next to you.
Absolutely. We're here for you guys. And again, please let us know. There's prayer requests. We are praying for so many people all over. And if there is something specific that you need prayer for, just go on the app and let us know. We are praying for you guys. You guys have the best week ever.
God bless you.